1 year ago in 2012, a crack duo, one martial arts expert and surprisingly good mimic, the other a weapons specialist and professionally bearded, were sent to separate recording stations thousands of miles apart to do an 80s and 90s action commentary podcast for a crime they happily committed. Something James Spader told them about that involved an industrial drum of coconut butter hand lotion and a common household whisk. These men promptly created a passion-filled wave of action adoration that swept throughout the internet underground. Today, still wanted by Steven Seagal for making one too many jokes about his expanding gut and knitted hair, they survive as podcasters of fortune. If you love action, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you should be listening to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentaries. This podcast, people, explodes.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid Commentary Podcast. I am Dr. Action.
And I am the Kick-Ass Kid. And we are not too fucking old for this shit, man.
No way.
No. So how you doing? How have you been? Tell us all. Catch us up. We want to know.
I'm doing all right. Things are going great. Well, they're all right, I suppose.
That is bloody marvellous. I like that things are going all right for you. Sorry, I've still got a bit of Tunnock's tea cake in my throat.
Oh, that's what they all say.
Yes, I've not been gargling with spunk. So here we are, dude. It feels good to be back. It feels awesome to be back. It feels wonderful and liberating, and it's something of an afternoon Doctor Action. People don't really care when we record this, and obviously people listen to it all the time. People don't. People don't listen. People don't. But obviously, some people might be listening at different times of the day or night, and they might just think that it's always on a Friday night and it's always just us hanging out. Today, it's a Wednesday afternoon, and all the more better for it. In a way, I feel alive and invigorated.
Yeah, what a great afternoon to watch. Drum roll. Lethal Weapon 2.
Oh, we're doing Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah.
We're watching Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah. Mel Gibson, Danny Glover. Classic.
Oh, because I've got Over the Top queued up. The Stallone arm wrestling pick.
Right. What, with his annoying kid in it?
Yeah. I thought we were doing Over the Top this week.
You fuck it. Will you watch that? I'll watch Lethal Weapon 2 Vamp it.
Okay, so you want me to do a commentary for Over the Top and you to do a commentary for Lethal Weapon 2?
No, because I'm Dr. Action, so I'll watch Lethal Weapon 2. You watch Over the Top, but you just imagine you're watching Lethal Weapon 2.
Okay.
They're vague similarities between them anyway.
All right, well, that might work.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvester Stallone and Mel Gibson basically look the same anyway. They're going to be fighting soon in Expendables 3.
They are indeed. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Expendables 3 news. We've had an apparently official cast list, although I'm calling bollocks on that, and I reckon we're going to get some surprises in the movie. I don't like the continual insistence that we're going to have youngsters, either that they're going to, hand over to youngsters at the end of the movie, or that they're going to be fighting young computer hackers. Anything with young people in it does not belong in the Expendables. That's not what it's about.
No, keep them in Twilight.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Hollywood trying to teenage our movies. We have our movies and they have their movies, right? Their movies are shit, right? And our movies are really, really good. Their movies feature glowing, glittery vampires and fucking zombies who fall in love and other such, egregious shit. And ours features the best action stars ever fighting each other and lots of explosions and Jason Statham up the nose of a plane and everything you want.
That's all you want.
Yeah.
Everything you listed about teenage films just sounds dreadful.
It does, doesn't it? In fact, I recently had my nephews here because my brother was visiting, and I was listing all the movies that they really, certainly the 10-year-old should have seen by now. Ghostbusters and
Crank.
The Three Amigos, Crank, things like that. And he hadn't seen any of them yet. And I was like, you've got to get on that shit because the stuff that you get now is really, really bad. Like, you think it's good. When you watch Ghostbusters, your brain is going to melt because it's going to be too good for your infant brain because you've been fed on a diet of just shit.
Yeah. Watch Ghostbusters. It's great. It's in 3D. Get out!
It is in 3D if I impale you into the television. So
yeah, it is in 3D. Look how the screen jumps at you.
Yeah. Is Zac Efron in it? No, because back then Zac Efron wasn't even sperm in the milkman's pants. So, Indiana Jones. Why have you not watched that?
Every kid should have seen it. If you're, I'm going to say this now. It's official. If you're 10,
yeah,
and you're a boy,
yeah,
and you've not. I was going to go for 11 because that means I'm insulting your nephew. So I'm going to say 11 and not seen Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark yet. Then basically, go and buy a pack of tampons.
I was going to say,
because you're never going to be a man. You've got to see Indiana Jones.
True. Not only that, but I believe your mental, emotional, and physical growth has been done a disservice, and you will never be able to be the human being with all the potential and skill that you could have had you seen it when you were 6 years old like we did.
Yeah, and if you're a girl and you're 11 and you've seen Indiana Jones, brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. You will be getting laid.
Stuff.
You will be getting laid for the next 50 years without a problem.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because the moment you see Indiana Jones and like it as a girl or a woman, the more men are attracted to you, and or women if you're into that thing. That's great. More women would be into. And if you are a lesbian, send us photographs. That's all I'm going to say.
Not if you're 11, though.
No. Oh, God, no. No, that's not what I meant at all. I meant a lesbian as long as you're over 16. 18, that would be better. Yeah, 16's just a little young.
Yeah. We don't need to see that.
It's legal in the UK, so... It is legal in the UK, but...
It is.
Not in America.
What is the age of consent over in America?
42. I think.
42?
Yeah.
Unless you're married.
Yeah.
Then it's 35.
You gotta be married. And they don't have consent over here. Most people are rapists. That's not true. That's just one of those jokes that I make in the afternoon when no one's listening.
I make those jokes in my head as well. I'm hilarious. So...
Yes.
So we've done an obligatory rape joke.
Yeah.
Offended women, and I think we're all set. Have you watched any good films this week, sir?
Have I watched any good films? I saw Elysium last night. What?
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, I saw Elysium last night. Before that, what else have I seen this week? Let's go to my Letterboxd page, which you can find over at letterboxd.com/aftermoviediner. It'll tell you all about the films I've been watching, if you care at all. So I'm going to look over at this year, where apparently I've watched 223 films. I watched The Expendables 2 again the other day, just because. You can hear Stranded, which is the Christian Slater fights alien babies on the moon movie that we covered over at the After Movie Diner, which went up yesterday. You can check that out. But no, not a lot of action apart from Expendables 2. Apart from that, I've been watching some legal thrillers. I watched Michael Clayton, Primal Fear, and The Pelican Brief.
No legal eagles.
No legal eagles. No, fuck that. I watched the Larry David movie, Clear History, which was very funny. But last night I watched Elysium, and Kick-Ass Kids Quick Capture Review. Go fucking see it. It's awesome.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I shall go and see it next week. It's out next week.
I would say that there was a little bit of reservation in me as I kind of wish there wasn't so much shaken about during the action scenes. It does fall prey to that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult because he made District 9 first, and now you're going to fucking top that. I don't suppose it does top that, does it?
It doesn't. Although Sholto Copley brings it like a motherfucker. So you will enjoy his performance. In fact, when he's not on screen, I'm less interested in Elysium than when he is. But thankfully, he is on screen a lot. So
that's good.
He wields a giant mechanical sword and has an enormous beard and says "motherfucker" in a South African accent, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's going to serve me well for Lethal Weapon 2.
Yes.
Not you so much, because you're watching over the top, but...
Yeah. But for you, the South Africans are all about Lethal Weapon 2, so that kind of ties in. And obviously, as I said, Expendables 3 coming up. Mel Gibson has been officially announced as being in that movie. And is obviously also in Machete Kills, which I saw another trailer for last night. Looks fucking awesome.
It does. Maybe we might have to do a Machete show.
We might have to do a Machete show or a Robert Rodriguez show, maybe, over on the diner.
I could do that.
Or one of our Dr. Action specials on Robert Rodriguez, where we get a guest in to discuss the films of Robert Rodriguez, being as he is one of the primary modern action directors.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
I'm strangely moist. So... So, yeah, we might
I
do
want
that.
that as my ringtone.
Okay. Can you imagine? Oh, yeah, I'm just getting a call through. I'm strangely moist. I'm strangely moist. It'll keep going until I answer the phone. So, yeah, whenever you're ready, sir, I am raring to go. I am on 0000000 on Lethal Weapon 2, Region 1, Director's Cut.
Excellent. Let me just make sure I'm at the same place as you. I'd hope for me to be skipping ahead or skipping behind.
Which I believe, according to the back of the disc, is 118 minutes long. So you've got to stick with us for 2 hours of fun, frivolity, and over-the-top jokes.
Yeah. And Joe Pesci going, okay. I'm on 2 seconds.
Oh, you fucking dick bag. Okay, 1 second. Of course, this starts with a manic action sequence, so we're going to be thrown right into it, people.
Yeah. Put your seatbelts on.
Yes. And if you're into arm wrestling, don't forget to strap into the rig of your truck a ridiculous pulley system, as it will help with your wanking hand.
Oh, yeah. Ready?
Oh, yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, here we are. We start with the familiar Warner Brothers Pictures, who recently were very upset with us because we did post the leaked Grudge Match trailer on our website. Even though we didn't leak it, and the video wasn't ours, they did, however, write to us a cease and desist letter. So we deleted that off our website. Apologies if you didn't see it.
It was quite nice, really, wasn't it?
It was. It was full of legal mumbo jumbo that it really didn't need to be. It could have just been from Warner Brothers, and they could have just said, "Yeah, sorry, could you take that blog down?" As it was,
we would have done it. We would have done it.
Yeah.
There's no need to threaten me with like a dildo up the arse or anything.
No, and I think
legal mumbo jumbo.
I think the inclusion of a horse's head in the email was going a bit far.
Yeah, it was like fucking hell. It's going to be released at some point anyway.
Yeah, didn't they have a photograph of, like, your back garden with your girls playing in it and a, like, cease and desist or else kind of thing? Like a candid photograph that was taken from a neighbour's loft or something.
Yeah, they've got people everywhere.
They have. I had a picture of me taking a shit. Taken through my bathroom window of my apartment. Which is funny, because if you were taking a picture through my bathroom window of my apartment, you'd have to be lying on the floor of our backyard, and I'd be surprised I wouldn't see you.
Probably because you got your eyes closed, clenching.
Yeah. Now, these guys here, the black guy in the background, he's going for Riggs and Murtaugh because they still have hair. In fact, Riggs, I think, stole his hair.
He did, yeah. He stole most of the people's hair during the 80s.
In fact, the bad guy has really bad curly hair. Although,
Yeah.
look at the mullet that other guy's rocking.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And
Really
he's
good.
bald, look.
Yeah, he's bold.
Budget Ernie Hudson in the background. They couldn't get the real one.
Who could afford him in the 80s?
Oh, in the 80s, he was a powerhouse.
Nice hair as well.
What I liked about the beginning of Lethal Weapon 2 is after Lethal Weapon 1, Donna was like, well, you know what people want, don't you? They want the carnage that comes with Riggs and Murtaugh. So we're going to start with the carnage that comes with Riggs and Murtaugh.
It gets straight into it.
That guy has elbow pads on his jacket, so he's not going to survive.
No, that's in his there. And that sort of looks a bit like Mad Max, doesn't it? Driving into the caravan. Do you think that was a bit of a homage?
No.
Oh, okay.
It might have been. But Mel Gibson was probably too fucking high to remember.
Yeah, he's hard. Did you see what I did, Mel? Put a bit of a homage into for Mad Max.
Yeah.
What's that then? It's a film that you made your biggest debut in. I don't even know what you're talking about. I was in a film with Tina Turner.
Was that before this or after this?
But Beyond Thunderdome?
Yeah.
1985, it was 4 years before this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mel Gibson running. Now.
He is the only human being able to run faster than a car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at them. He's leaving them. It don't even look like they're moving.
No. Sebastian Coe watched this and cried. Wept all over his cock. True story.
I'd like to see your driver's license
Mel Gibson's mullet was, back in the 80s, grown specially at a farm in New Jersey.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is that true, is it?
It is true.
You visited that? Have you visited that farm?
I have. The mullet farm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Instantly, it's a party at the back and all business at the front.
Yeah. Is it true that Jean-Claude Van Damme's was grown there for
Jean-Claude Van
Hard Target
Damme's
as well?
was, yeah. In fact, they did a lot of prestigious mullets back in the day. They did Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh,
and,
right. That's a big one.
Michael Bolton,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. They did Kevin Smith's mullet. Of course, he was a local New Jerseyan, so
Yeah.
that was
Did
around.
they do, and this is the big one, did they do Al Leong's?
They've been doing Al Leong's now for the last 15 to 20 years, so yeah.
Okay, well, what about the big man himself, Steven Seagal? Did they do his?
No, Steven Seagal gets his shipped in from a Buddhist enclave in Tibet.
Oh, is that the place where all the cats go missing every 3 weeks?
That's true. Yeah, they make it out of old cat's hair, the shavings from virgins' vaginas, and dead wolves. So
Nice. I must give them a ring. Have they got an email address?
I don't know, actually. You'll have to look. Probably a secret email address, I would imagine, because it's a very private Buddhist enclave. So
Yeah.
yeah. In fact, you see this helicopter coming up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Mel Gibson kept his mullet in check. He just used to occasionally stick his head up into the blades of a helicopter.
Yeah.
Which a mullet will protect your head from.
Yeah, I mean, look at that money that he's got there on the back of that chopper.
Yeah. He didn't have a mullet before he went near the helicopter. They
No.
just whisked the top off, and that gave him the effective feathering out the back and the nice little short fluff at the front.
That's nice. I like that.
But no, apparently Seagal's mullet, before it can be given to him, is put in a bucket of whale's fat for 3 days to marinade successfully.
Mature, like
Yeah.
fine wine.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
It's also the place that the Buddhist monks use as a latrine.
Right, yeah.
Look at that right there.
That's good.
Not only do you crash through a glass window, like Menachem Golan would love, because he loves smashing windows, as people remember, but you make it a shop that sells mirrors.
Yeah. That's like 48 years bad luck.
At the very least. That's why you don't see this actor again in many other movies.
And see this, and as well, No CGI. This is when everything was done for real.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Oh, except Murtaugh's mustache.
Oh, that was the first thing ever in CGI, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Because, you know, he can grow a beard, Danny Pilbar, but
fine beard.
bold as a baby's bum across the top lip.
Yeah.
What a freak.
Yeah, what a freak. But what an actor, what a guy, what a man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Something in the trunk. Scramble!
Yeah. You've won the jackpot. Congratulations. You can now eat for free in this casino.
Yeah.
See, I don't know why they're all so excited. I've actually got several thousand South African Krugerrands in a box in my bedroom.
How much is a Krugerrand worth?
14 pence in old money. They're really, you know what they are? They're those chocolate pennies you get at Christmas.
Oh, no wonder they're so happy then. I'd be absolutely ecstatic.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't put on weight. That's why in the third one, Murtaugh has to wear a girdle, because he's eating all the chocolate pennies.
Oh, this is good now.
I can do this.
Yeah.
But I have to dislocate my cock. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's not a straight jacket that you put around your body. It's like an adult nappy. I can get out.
Is it like one of those things that you get put on your balls after you've had an operation on them? It's like
No, it's like a Depends adult nappy or diaper if you're in the States.
Yeah, right.
I can get out of one of them by dislocating my cock.
All right. Yeah. Did it take you long to learn how to do that?
No, practically seconds. But the good thing is it does mean that while I'm wriggling and twisting to get out of it, I can dump myself without it going all over the floor. Now, here's a question. If you're a black cop in the 80s, is it department procedure that you have to have a mustache?
I think so, yeah. See that guy with the blue shirt?
Yeah.
He's very thin.
Yeah.
He's very thin, because that's the reason I think he's a rookie.
Yeah, he's a rookie. He starts just with stubble. And then
when you get past a certain age, you can't have a tash or hair. You have to shave your head.
Right.
You have to be completely bald like that guy in the background.
Yeah. Now, you see her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kathleen Turner's sister from Romancing the Stone.
Yeah. She now works down near the Holland Tunnel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She works in a toll booth, but slip her an extra $5 and she'll stick a thumb up your bum. Yeah.
Wow.
Extra $7 and she'll lick the tip.
Ooh.
Just the tip. But I love. This is also where the soundtrack as comedic relief comes into play.
Yeah.
Because the moment there's a joke in Lethal Weapon, you hear just a bow, down, bow. It's almost like a sitcom in its way.
Yeah, I like it when there's a sad bit as well. Anyway.
It's also where the only time that sleazy sax is acceptable. In any other walk of life, if you hear sax this sleazy, run, because James Spader and his team of horny midgets are probably round the corner.
Yeah.
James Spader employs a horny midget to specifically play sleazy saxophone as he's on the prowl.
Oh, he does, yeah.
For 16-year-old lesbians.
If you get caught, it's your own fault, because you should be listening out for the sleazy sax.
Yeah, right, exactly. The midget in question is greased from head to toe in wolf spit and has a ponytail. A ponytail which I believe he got from the Mullet Farm in New Jersey.
All right. Is it definitely still going?
Mm-hmm. It's definitely still going. You know when Stephen Fry did his trip around America?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he visited them.
All right.
Yeah. That's why he had to get a haircut once he got down to Tennessee.
I see, yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be fine so we can get the right one.
Car's naked. I think I've said it before on the show. Why do they put wood on the side of a car?
It was a station wagon. They all had wood on them.
But why?
I don't know. It was some believe it was an ancient Native American good luck charm.
Yeah.
To put wood on the side of your car. Others believe it was to scare bears away, or maybe to entice bears. And
if you like dogging, like bearing and all that sort of thing, is that what it's for?
Yeah, if you like watching big, burly, hairy gay men have sex in a parking lot, that's what it was a signal for. Or
does that make you gay?
What? If you like watching it?
Yeah.
No, and especially not in California. Most things are fine in California.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah. But other people believe that having wood on your car just makes you a bit of an arsehole. It's almost like a signal, you know. Or it could be like the bat signal, only it's the Murtaugh signal.
Yeah.
That's what I like to believe.
Feel. I like this now. Ready? He nearly shot him.
He nearly shot him.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
I'm sorry, that's very uncool.
Ah, he did his shit in his pants. I'm surprised Eric Clapton didn't come in then and go, bow, bow, bow. Did a shit in his pants. Bow, bow.
I like it. I wonder why they're concentrating on that nail gun so much.
I don't know.
Maybe that might form a part of the story later on.
Yeah. Do you know who this should have been though? Instead of this guy, it should have been. It should have been Rick Duckerman from or Dukerman or however you pronounce his name, from Die Hard 1, from The Burbs, from Last Boy Scout. That's who it should have been.
Yeah, it should definitely have been him. I watched The Burbs again recently.
It's an amazing film. It's one of the best films.
It's very good.
It's amazing. Sends my tits all a quiver. I'm going to eat another Tunnocks tea cake, so if you could take over the commentary for the next 3 minutes. It's going to sound like I have a mouthful of spunk.
Yeah, this is the bit that you think it's, they're all bonding as a family.
Oh, are they lovely?
In the 80s, he's got a stupid sweater on.
He's watching Richard Donner's episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, and this is when, you couldn't eat tuna because, dolphins got caught in the nets. And it's 2013 now, we don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck.
We eat the dolphin as well, don't we?
Yeah. I once went into Sainsbury's.
I stick my dick in the air hole as well.
Yeah, me too. You know, in Sainsbury's, I once legitimately asked someone working at Sainsbury's, I was like, all the tuna you have here is dolphin-free. Do you have any with dolphin in it?
Oh, did you get a dirty look?
He didn't know what I was saying. He was very stupid.
Oh,
he was like, what?
That's when we met.
He was like, what? And I was like, this is all dolphin-free.
Remember,
do you have any with dolphin in it? Because you know how there's always like the cheaper option. There's like the one that's all fucking gluten free and fucking lactose free and fucking fat free and fucking everything else, and it's always like $1 million. And then you've got like the cheap, shitty, made out of plastic, covered in cum kind of fucking just lump of shit that you can buy for $5, and that's the one with all the excrement and horse's teeth and fucking whatever else bollocks and stuff in it.
The one that tastes better.
The one that tastes better, right. I think you should be able to buy really cheap tuna where they're like, yeah, fuck it, we've got dolphin in it.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's more meat for the other meat eaters.
I would be great to go tell you, I'll let you in a secret. It's only dolphin, there's no tuna in it.
Right.
I'll buy it all.
What I don't understand is they're all about saving the dolphin, but what about the tuna? No one ever asked about that.
No, why is it? It's because they're cute, isn't it?
I don't know why it is, but whoever first came up with it just should fuck off.
Yeah.
I bathe regularly with tuna. I find them very affectionate and beautiful creatures.
Oh, I do. And I tell you what, if you actually talk to a tuna, they fucking hate dolphins.
I think, yeah, right, exactly. They can't stand them. Mortal enemies. But no, do you want to know what's interesting? I think I've come for a reason why it's not Rick Duckerman playing or Dukerman playing the Carpenter. Because the Carpenter's name is McGee, which is the actual surname of the actor portraying him, Jack McGee. If Rick Duckerman played him, you wouldn't have had that coincidence.
No, well, there you go. It's so in a year's time, when we did this commentary, we go, McGee. So it's like a nice trivia fact for us.
Hey, how got it with you, Hans? Okay, man.
All starts now, doesn't it, with the old South African accents?
Now, Joss Ackland, interesting thing about Joss Ackland, his jowls are insured for £1 million by Lloyd's of London.
Yeah?
Yeah, and when he dies, he's having his jowls stuffed and put into the Smithsonian Museum.
I'm not surprised.
He is one of the most obscene men, just to look at, ever born, isn't it?
Yeah. He's got a huge head.
He's got an enormous head. It's 90% blubber. I mean, there's really no bone in there. It's just 90% wobbly bits.
And he's still eating. He's got his food in front of him.
Oh,
Good shot.
It's great. You managed to fire a tomato out of his gun right onto his forehead. Never seen that before. Certain policemen in the city are becoming an intolerable nuisance.
It's John McClane. Wrong film. Riggs and Murtaugh.
Riggs and Murtaugh.
Did you see him shoot that man in the head? And I've still got a cigarette in my mouth. Did you see that?
What's incredible is he actually looks a bit like Sharlto Copley. Obviously the famous South African actor of our day. But he looks a bit like him. He looks a bit like him, crossed with a blonde Hitler.
Who knows? You know, it was the 80s.
What's funny is the worst thing, they do apart from like shooting people is just they are very racist towards Murtaugh.
Yeah. There's no need to be like that.
No, but Mel Gibson wrote all of his lines. He was like, is it possible to be more racist?
Oh, well, you're playing his partner in it. I know, but... Oh, I like this now. He gets a bit sad, doesn't he? He tells her about the pen and... it's very sad.
I find stationary-based anecdotes some of the most upsetting.
I can't. It's a good job we're recording, because if I went silent this scene, you'd probably just hear me go, "Oh, it's a pen!"
Yeah. According to Wikipedia, though, in the original script, the South Africans were even more vicious. At one point, they even torture Riggs in the same manner as Mr. Joshua in the original. The ending climaxed with a distraught Riggs dying after the wounds delivered from Arjun Rudd. The character of Rika was originally intended to survive, with the last scene in the film being Riggs and Rika eating... What? How would Riggs and Rika eating Thanksgiving dinner with the Murtaughs? But the director decided... What? That didn't make any sense. It says, with the distraught Riggs dying after the wounds delivered from Arjun Rudd. The character of Rika was originally intended to survive, and the last scene in the film being Riggs and Rika eating Thanksgiving dinner with the Murtaughs.
So there it was, lying on the
She ghost.
But hang on, yeah, what was that going to be? Like the ghost scene, Randy? I think this is like separate facts that people have just put together.
Think so, yeah.
Right.
There's a full stop,
Right.
and there's a full stop for a reason. People on Wikipedia.
No, they put a full stop in there.
Oh.
But it's all part
but
of
they're not separate facts.
It's all part of the same paragraph, though.
Dickheads. Start a new sentence.
The director decided to kill the character, mainly because Rika was played by the very annoying Patsy Kensit, who needed to die,
Yeah.
to increase Riggs' motivation to destroy the South African drug smugglers.
Hey, Trish found a gold pin.
The scenes of her rescue in the finale with her were shot but not used.
I bet she had him on an old Betamax video somewhere.
Yeah, she probably wanks off to, or fucking, what's his name from Oasis probably has a good wank to him.
Yeah, they split up.
Yeah, it doesn't stop him having a good wank, though.
Yeah. Tonight, I'm wanking over Patsy Kensit's tits.
When the original Shane Black screenplay was changed, he left the series. The rewrites that resulted in the final film are by Warren Murphy, co-creator of Remo Williams.
Oh, all right. With Jeff Ward.
Jeffrey Boehm.
Oh, have you seen what I read on Facebook? Apparently, Mark Wahlberg wants to take over from Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Oh, please no.
He can fuck off, can't he?
Please no. Please no.
That's just Marvel going, yeah, because we really want it to fail.
Yeah. I just Mark Wahlberg needs to stop being in films immediately.
Yeah, my shit has more charisma than Mark Wahlberg.
I just don't like him. I just don't know what he's doing in films. I just don't know what he's doing. I don't understand it. Some people think he's a really great actor and they get all like, oh, he's really great, he's amazing. But I don't see it. What movie is he really amazing in?
The Departed, I thought he was quite good in that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is good in The Departed. That I
So
would
what's that
agree
tell
with.
you? That means he's a good supporting actor. He can't carry a film.
No.
Not like Mel Gibson. Not like Joe Pesci.
No.
Not like Murtaugh's wife. And not like this guy in a black mask. Look at that. This happens to me every night, you know.
Yeah, but you pay guys to do it.
Yeah. And they're paying to do South African accents as well.
Do you?
Yeah. You slip them an extra tenner, they'll do it.
You know, if I was you, I'd be going nuts right now.
I love this guy. I'd be going fucking bananas.
Oh, the guy absolutely fucking mad.
You just let your imagination run riot, man. Now, this has just been a warning, right? After this, it gets bloody. Now, you tell your people to back off.
You can see that they've dubbed that. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It goes, you tell your people to... And then it goes, back off, like that, really loudly. Not a very well done 80-yard line.
Yes,
See,
but-
now instead of running in, why are they not attacking the guys in balaclavas?
Yeah, has Mel Gibson taught you nothing?
So they didn't get tied up, but instead they worry about their parents instead of actually doing something to solve the problem. Like, I don't know, call the police. Fucking idiot children.
Well, was it dad's a policeman? They'd have rang it and it'd gone straight through to his, one of those things in the 80s that you had that beeped. Pager.
I love that Murtaugh just said it's a really guttural, shitty accent. I bet this movie did loads of money in South Africa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bet it's still on at the theatres over there.
Now, do you believe that, like, most of Gibson's dialogue in this is just fucking improvised?
Yeah. I don't think he's ever read a script.
There was a period that he was just playing this character and everything, wasn't there?
Yeah, Bird on a Wire. Forever Young.
That was a piece of shit.
Hamlet. What was a piece of shit? Forever Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the song.
What, by Mr. Hudson?
No, by Bob Dylan.
No. Not heard it.
This guy is in a ton of stuff. He's also in Superman. He's in a lot of Richard Donner's works.
Who? This guy here?
Yeah, and what's weird is he looks like Richard Donner.
Yeah, he does.
But
He's but he was in Predator 2 as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's not Richard Donner.
No, he's not Richard Donner.
But he
He's
looks like him.
No, he's Richard Donner's stunt double.
I think he's probably like, you know how Saddam Hussein had doubles?
Yeah.
He's probably one of them. He's probably a
Yeah.
double.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. I think you're onto something.
You know what that says?
He doesn't give a fuck.
No. Are you like that? Do you walk around your office smoking?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Throwing things at people going, I don't give a fuck.
And they're like, get out, you haven't got the mullet to carry it off.
Hello!
What was that little trumpet in the background? What is that?
It's Bob Dylan trying to win with his Forever Young thing. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man plays song for me.
That's quite David Bowie, actually.
Yeah, it's David Bowie covered it.
Bob Dylan's more like this. And you talk and you sing.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And you say, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleeping, and there ain't no place I'm going to. That's kind of Bob Dylan. That's my Bob Dylan impression.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
And last, because I won't be doing it again.
David Bowie. If I was you, what I'd do is I'd go in and do a bit of the old, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. See, that's what he'd have done.
No, you don't understand. When I said, I said I wasn't going to do this voice again, and here I am, singing the song for you. So, David, listen to me. I would take that song you wrote all about Major Tom, and I would say, I'm Major Tom. I'd sing it like that.
There he is.
I'd say, this is ground control to Major Tom. I'm floating.
No. It's more like ground control to Major Tom.
Okay. This was apparently based on Disneyland employees, which clearly therefore makes Disneyland the most annoying place you've ever visited. Because he said originally Leo was going to be an oily, effeminate character, but Joe Pesci didn't want to play him that way, not surprisingly. He pitched the idea of because that would have been even worse. He pitched the idea of making Leo all too eager to please, complete with the okay ad-libs to Richard Donner. Donner laughed and said, do that.
Hey, I just didn't see one in a long time.
Which makes me laugh, because originally the scriptwriter was like, yeah, make him gay. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? A gay guy.
Funny.
But why would they hire Joe... What I don't understand is why would they hire Joe Pesci? Why would they be like, yeah, gay guy, Joe Pesci? He'd be like last on your list.
Yeah, I'd pick Clint Howard.
Why would you go Clint Howard?
Because gay guys are all handsome. So Clint Howard being the most attractive man in Hollywood, and that's a fact.
That's a fact. Then you can take that to the bank.
I'd invite him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, I think it should have been someone like Bronson Pinchot or whatever his name is. From,
it'd have been good. See, I think he's good in this. I don't mind him so much. As the films go along, he gets more annoying.
Yeah, he does. Oh, look, that guy's been a bit to the mullet farm, look. He's got hardly anything. He's got the old Phil Collins thing going on.
Yeah, he's got hardly any business going down at the top, isn't it?
It's all party with this guy.
Hey, come on. Boy. Hey, you could add anything you want. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger. I ordered eggs.
Like this guy's an assassin. He's clearly a chubby-faced goon.
This is good. I like this now.
Yeah, I like it too.
This is 80s. Oh, he's got out the window, isn't he, Rog?
Yeah, slow-mo as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a whale ejaculate. I'd love it all over my face.
Yeah. Tuners are all licking that up.
Oh, did you see Burt Reynolds there looking in the pool?
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
I like this guy. This other guy is like, I'm just a day player. I'm just an extra. Why'd you push me out of a window?
George Lazenby,
They fuck you with the swimming pools.
Do you think Joe Pesci really couldn't swim and they pushed him in?
Probably.
And broke his nose for it as well.
Yeah.
You know, Mel Gibson can get a bit taut with people. Do you think he actually punched him about 5 times?
I wonder how Joe Pesci feels. I know Joe Pesci's Italian, but is he also Jewish or is he Catholic?
Did you just say you wonder how Joe Pesci feels?
Yeah.
That should be the name of a new podcast we should do. How does Joe Pesci feel?
The answer is, how do you feel, Joe? Okay. And next week on Joe Pesci Feels...
You who can count with that much money? Can I please have some popcorn for my girl?
I do think it's funny later where he pulls it. Pulls his nose, that's great. I like this now, isn't it? I'll just check it to see if I'm standing on any plastic.
What are you doing?
Oh, just checking to see if I was standing on plastic.
Good looking bunch in this film, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're all pin-ups in looking after this movie, you know. Remember looking?
You have money that you have to have long. What do you do?
Smash hits.
They were they?
Yeah, Josh Ackland.
Yeah.
He was a huge pin-up for teenage girls in the after this film was released.
Yeah, Joe Pesci is not Jewish. Just stating it for the record. I just looked it up, so he probably didn't have
I was going to say, have you ever stood next to him at a urinal then?
No, I just checked his IMDb page.
All right.
It's got
Googling pictures of Joe Pesci's cock.
Yeah, the fourth photograph is of his foreskin, still very much intact.
2% standard.
Prosperous, huh?
Okay. So you give it back to me as collateral on a loan that I make to you, but you don't pay back the loan. You keep the money.
Mel Gibson just gave Roger a look like that. Should I just punch him in the face?
It's your money.
I don't get the feeling that Mel Gibson's just this manic guy who just likes to go around punching people anyway. He's Australian, isn't he?
Yeah. Probably after a few beers.
Yeah. I got that documentary through today, Not Quite Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, Richard Norton is not available on that documentary either.
What a load of fucking shit. I'll send it back.
Come on. Everybody cheats a little bit. Look at the Pentagon. Okay, so you got it?
Okay, Mr. Big Shot. How can you turn yourself in?
I was scamming those drug guys for months.
I'm having pasta tonight for dinner, so this is a good scene to watch, really. Taking tips. Well,
I've already had mine there. I had pasta.
Oh, that's just for the ladies there. Mel Gibson took his shirt off. Josh Ackland was offered $50,000 to take his shirt off. Wouldn't do it. Smash Hits, however, paid him $100,000 later on, and he did it for them. So.
Well, you would though, wouldn't you, for that money? That looks like a hipster shirt now. You know, he's going, oh God, it's too small.
Yeah.
They sell those now.
Yeah. There's effeminate hipsters out there who are like, oh, I hate a shirt that fits properly.
Make it tight.
Make it tight. Make it tiny and small and tight and wear a waistcoat over the top of it. Wear jeans so that it makes it abundantly clear that I don't have any testicles. And I wear a little pork pie hat because I read that someone in the 60s did it once. And I want to do it as well.
Can you take us there?
Come on, we're back with Badge of Black and Mad.
Come on, let's go, Rod.
No, we shouldn't go.
Let's go. Come on, Rod. Don't be a killjoy. Come on, we're back.
I used to say that to my school teacher who was black. Not impressed.
No, they didn't like that?
Then I did this to him. Watch.
My nose still bleeding because it's
You did that to him?
Yeah.
Nice. Did he have a broken nose?
Yeah, because we used to beat him up.
You see that LA valley there?
Yeah.
That's based on a vagina. That's a true story. And the LA freeway is a large silver cock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're all about cock and vagina in LA.
Yeah.
Except the gay ones.
Are they all about skyscrapers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
You see that skyscraper in the background? Looks like a series of cocks.
Looks like a group of men with huge erections on the back.
Lying down. And you see the smog? That's like wispy ejaculate hanging around the tips of the corks.
That's what my dreams look like.
You see, like, Joe Pesci's head. If you had two of them hanging off the front of a woman, it would look a bit like tits. Because he's got a little round head.
He's got a lovely little round head. Looks a bit like testicle.
It could equally be bollocks. Tits or bollocks. But I see everything for what it is.
Do you want to hear a half England
Yeah.
playing Scotland?
Yeah.
Do you want to know the score?
What?
1-1 at half time.
Football or cricket or what? I don't know what's going on.
Football.
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 Football. Hi, good evening, and join us here at Football Talk, and we're going to be talking all about football. It's round, it's kicked with your foot. Jared, over to you.
Yes, I do enjoy a game of rugby. No.
No, we're talking football, Jared. Come on, get your head out of your ass.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Gary Lineker, Peter Shilton,
Aye.
Gordon Banks.
We're
They've all
talking
played.
11 people versus another 11 people. 2 nets either end of the pitch. You get the ball in the net, you win a point. Jared, more.
It's a goal.
I would love to do, like, just sort of regular commentating on football. Yep, he's got 2 feet. He's running with them. He's running. Who is that? I don't know. He's kicked the ball. It's gone in the net. What does that mean? I don't know. You might know. Says it's a goal. Good. Next.
They're playing well because what they've done is they've passed to their own player, they've took it up the field, and they've scored one more goal than the other team. That essentially means they're winning. So that means tactics are working well.
Right.
Or tic-tacs. I like tic-tacs. The mint ones especially. But now we're not talking about tic-tacs, we're talking about tactics in football. And now what's happened is he's bounced the ball up the field. He's hit it past this man who's very cold, who's standing in front of a net wearing gloves.
Aye.
He dived one way, the ball went the other way. He scored what looked like a goal. They all kissed. Some bloke got felt up. 1-0. Great game. Great game. Great game.
Now let's go back to what you were saying in the middle there about tic-tacs.
Tic-tacs. Yellow ones, orange ones, white ones. White ones are my favourites.
Have you seen the cherry berry flavour?
Not yet. Not yet. I don't like to get that too excited on a Wednesday evening.
Have you seen the large ones? The ones that aren't called Tic Tacs, but they're clearly modelled on the same confection.
I have. I do enjoy a paracetamol.
Aye. I do enjoy tabs of acid.
I'm on one now.
Now,
The
every
ball's on
single...
fire. The
Going back-
goal's on fire.
The goal's on fire. His pants are on fire. His hairstyle's on fire. Everything is aflame. Yeah, sorry, back to Lethal Weapon 2. And I forgot Robert Loggia's in this. Oh, no, wait, that's over the top. He's got to win an arm wrestling contest to save his son. That's got to be the stupidest plot anyone's ever come up with.
Yeah.
Now, in this bit...
I love this chase.
Stallone-
I like how he's just driving, like he's just driving normally.
Yeah, Stallone has put his cap on backwards. And look at the mullet on that.
Oh, he's flowing.
I think this whole movie is about his chase or race to get to the mullet farm in time.
Yeah,
And
that's
Gibson's
why, yeah.
trying to stop him because Gibson wants his mullet to be the best one on set.
Of course he does. And as he's your star man, you should let him be the main mullet on set.
Danny Glover had to sign a no mullet clause.
Yeah,
Just
I
so
heard
that-
about that.
Yeah.
Apparently he's never forgot it either.
Yeah, it's all about Gibson's insistence that his be the only mullet. That's why he goes around killing all these bad guys who also have mullets.
Yeah. Well, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's a good chase, this is. I do like this chase.
Oh, it's one of the best chases.
Yeah. It's what happens at the end.
In this bit of the film.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at the 41-minute mark, it's the best chase ever.
Yeah.
In any film.
Of any film that has a chase around about the 41-minute mark.
Yeah.
In which
I
I
include Finding Nemo in that.
Yeah. Well, you would. You
Because
would.
that's shit.
I include fried green tomatoes at the Whistle Stop Cafe.
Maybe not as good as Driving Miss Daisy.
No.
Because
That's just one long chase.
Awesome. I like that bit where Morgan Freeman's like, buckle up, bitch. We're going drive.
That bit where Dan Aykroyd came on and was like, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Whoa, you're the old lady from the beginning of Ghostbusters. That happened.
Shut up, because I want to put my mouth around your candy. This is it. I think this is what happens now with the surfboard. Awesome.
Whatever happened to Jessica Tandy?
She died.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I haven't seen the surfboard bit yet. Are you way ahead of me or something?
No, I'm just saying that that's happening now. Oh, nice.
Decapitation by recreational instrument. And I like to get decapitated occasionally by a recreational instrument, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a nasty email once off Jessica Tandy.
You did?
I sold her a vibrator on eBay.
You sold her a vibrator that you bought from Tandy's, didn't you?
Yeah. And I sold it to her on eBay, and she sent me a nasty email saying, it's going to give bad feedback because it doesn't work properly. I said, I'm sorry, Jessica Tandy.
Look at all the mullets.
Included.
Batteries not included. Excellent. I'm sorry. That's a great joke. That's a fantastic joke. You really took a long time to build up to that.
I've been building to it since last week.
And I was desperate. I was desperate to point out the excessive amount of mullets that are going on in this film right as we speak.
Yeah, well, this was filmed at the actual South African mullet
institution.
Yes, yeah, it was their ritual convention.
How come Joss Ackland doesn't have a mullet then?
He does. He just doesn't. He doesn't.
He tucks it under his jowls. He tucks it under his neck blubber.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much about that. We're professional police officers. We do this for a living.
I see that you've brought your mullet with you.
You are welcome here.
South Africa, Raj. A home of the
Do you have diplomatic immunity?
My name is Arjun Rudd.
Have you seen the picture on IMDb?
And in my
One
jowls,
sexy motherfucker.
in my jowls, I keep much whale skin. I am like a squirrel.
Especially you, Riggs.
Riggs? You Martin Riggs?
Yeah, the Chicago Riggs. What's your name?
I think I killed your boy.
Yourself. I'll just call you Adolf. Are you Arjun Rudd?
It's such a racist film without.
It
Do you think
is.
they intended it to be racist?
What, against South Africans?
Yeah.
Under the
Yeah.
Relations Act. No diplomatic aid.
Even the wild geese weren't this racist towards white South Africans.
No. Not towards white ones.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Which I will be taking up with your State Department first thing in the morning. Well, you got me quaking in my...
You're at a loss. I'm not in tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm not even supposed to be working tomorrow. I'll be on the beach with my dog.
Shagging some bird called Patsy.
Yeah.
Betsy Cloyne.
Betsy Kinzit. A ficking hit, Betsy Kinzit.
She was in a band in the 80s called Transmission Vamp. Was it Transvision Vamp?
Was she in Transvision Vamp?
Yeah. No, was that what group was she in? Bitch.
See, look, he's got a bit more stubble now, that guy. So he's slowly becoming a policeman to be reckoned with when he gets the full tash. So is she, look, when she gets the full tash.
And that's her from Aliens, isn't it?
Yep. What, Patsy
Becky.
Kensit played the alien?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Don't open that. It's got my vibrators in it. I was going to mail it to Jessica Tandy.
Oh, yeah, a great joke about Patsy Kensit, isn't it? First she married Jim Kerr, then she married Liam Gallagher. What is it with Patsy Kensit in Simple Minds? Don't talk to him.
Come here.
They stole my vibrators.
Yes. Don't talk to them. Come in here. I wish to put my big flabby cock in your face. I mean, if that's his head or face, Joss Ackland's penis has got to be
Vulgar.
Yeah, repulsive. It's got to look like an alien baby's arm.
Eighth Wonder
of the
a band
world.
Was called. No, that's what a band was called.
Oh, I thought that was the Joss Ackland's cock.
Eighth Wonder of the world. Have you seen my cock? It's the eighth wonder of the world. There's never been a more vinous cock than mine.
He's a diplomat. He's got immunity. He's beyond the law. We can't touch him, arrest him, prosecute him. Is that clear? Does that spell it out for you?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Who the hell is this guy?
Leo Getz. Nice to meet you, sir.
Gets.
Yeah, the internet's fucking stupid thing, right? I've just typed in Patsy Kensit to see what a band was called on Google.
Yeah.
And it says Patsy Kensit. Then underneath it says Patsy Kensit feet.
Yeah, no, that always happens. Whenever you look up, because of the foot fetish community, whenever you look up beautiful women on Google, there's always one that's like her feet.
Yeah.
Which always boggles my mind. Any foot fetishists out there, please write in and explain to me what exactly it is about the sweaty, sock fluff covered appendage on the end of a person's body, rather than, I don't know, the usual erogenous zones of buttocks, vag, or breasts.
Yeah.
Hell, if you said to me, I like a woman's upper arms, I would understand more than liking the feet. It would be like wanting to, I don't know, fuck her armpit or something. I don't get it. I don't understand. I understand that the feet are erogenous if touched or licked. I understand that because it's a highly ticklish area, and when you're aroused, it's different and blah, 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 blah. But why would you just want to look at pictures of them? And why pictures of Patsy Kensit's feet? Why Patsy Kensit?
Why not Joss Ackland? I'm going to Google that now. I'm going to type in Joss Ackland and see if Joss Ackland feet comes up. And then I'm going to post the picture to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
I hope you all have a bloody good wank.
Why don't you post a picture of Patsy Kensit's feet on our Facebook page?
Because we've got 2 extra followers today. I don't want to lose them.
No.
No. See? It says Joss Ackland James Bond, Joss Ackland Pet Shop Boys, Joss Ackland Weight Loss, Joss Ackland feet.
Does it say that? Nothing about Joss Ackland's feet at all. Patsy Kensit's feet, however.
Oh, yeah.
Although I suppose if you're looking at Patsy Kensit's face, then her feet might be more appealing.
Yeah, probably.
I don't understand the appeal of Patsy Kensit. I really don't.
She got great feet.
I mean, it's like Quentin Tarantino loving Uma Thurman's feet. I mean, that's got to be the weirdest fucking thing on the planet. Uma Thurman's feet look like giraffe hooves. Doesn't make any fucking sense at all, does it?
No.
Her feet look like what you imagine Herman Munster's feet look like.
Oh, did they bring in a foot double? No, it's her own feet.
You rang? Was that Lurch from the Addams Family?
Yeah. Oh, no, look. Subway. It's an old Subway.
It is. That was before they went underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
He don't like tuna.
I refuse to get stuck with tuna now. Come on.
Hey, Leo, don't eat the tuna.
Oh, where were you? I just said that. I'm not eating it. I'm not eating tuna.
I'd eat the tuna.
Yeah, I'd eat tuna.
I'd eat the tuna for sure.
I'd rub it all over my erogenous zones.
Yeah, Patsy Kensit loves tuna on her feet.
It's true, though. If you look up... I remember years ago, we were talking about her the other day. I remember years ago looking up Gail Porter on the internet when she was being all naked. And the second thing that came up was Gail Porter's feet. I'm going to try. I'm going to try up, look like... I don't know, who else is like... I bet if you looked up someone like Jennifer Love Hewitt or something, her feet would be there. Okay, that hasn't worked. But...
Jennifer Love.
Jennifer Lawrence. I bet Jennifer Lawrence is... No, it's got Jennifer Lawrence weight. That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence Twitter. Jennifer Lawrence boyfriend. Don't care about him.
Kelly Brooks.
Oh, I bet Kelly Brooks' feet. Let's have a look. Kelly Brooks' feet.
No. It must be Patsy Kensit. She must have lovely toes.
No, it's got www.wikifeet.com/Kelly Brook. There's WikiFeet, the collaborative celebrity feet website.
Oh, I've just seen it. I wonder who the top one is of the day.
They've got weirdest looking celebrity feet, why these celebs don't do anything with their feet. This is great. If any of our listeners have ever visited the WikiFeet, the collaborative celebrity feet website, please let us know.
Yeah, not if you like recording the podcast, just if you've put it on just to be dirty bastard.
Yeah, if you've ever rubbed one out to someone's feet, I want to know.
Yes,
I do want to know.
Tell us what it was like.
Yeah, years of wearing high heels, uncomfortable shoes and dancing on numerous shows has caused huge problems for celebrities' feet, which A-list stars aren't perfect from head to toe. Which A-list stars aren't perfect from head to toe. You would never expect that such glamorous and famous celebrities as Oprah or Christina Hendricks have any problems with their feet, but it happens. Check out our photo gallery.
I cannot see this on here anywhere. Have you just signed in?
Yeah, apparently Iman has the worst celebrity feet.
Does she?
Yeah. I wouldn't even say she was a celebrity, would you?
Yeah, that's a bit off.
Yeah.
What? Putting that she's got the worst feet? Saying that she's a celebrity?
Yeah. No, Christina Hendricks' feet, they are a bit gimped up, actually. They're a bit fucking weird. I wouldn't mind, though. I'd be burying my face between her breasts.
Not at all, so.
Jesus, Katie Holmes' feet. Christ. I agree with this website, WikiFeet. It's true. This celebrity does have really ugly feet.
I think we should go and get a sponsorship from them.
Yes. I'm going to email them now. 1 second. I'm going to write, Dear WikiFeet, please, will you sponsor our podcast, Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid commentaries, based on your love of Patsy Kensit. Yours, a Kick-Ass Kid. There we go.
I like you, kid. I'm $1 billion.
I like you, and I like that you like feet.
Oh, no. We don't like... You said it. Oh, God, you can rate it on here out of 5.
What I like is that there is a trivia on this movie, on Lethal Weapon 2. I've got those pants. There's trivia on Lethal Weapon 2 that goes into explaining the Nazi references in the movie. Anyone watching I'm just going to go out on a limb right now. Anyone watching this movie who doesn't know the phrases Nazi, Adolf, Master Race, or Aryan Race, I would stop watching the movie and possibly read a book. Just to, yeah.
Go, study more at school. And this is what most people talked about when they said about Lethal Weapon 2 when I was at school. Was it the same with you? No, Lethal Weapon 2 on a bit on the toilet.
Yeah.
It's one of the most well-known things because you nearly see his cock.
Well, that's not why we used to talk about it. We used to talk about the delightful bathroom decor. The combination of white plastic, brown wood trim, and bright pink walls we found to be sort of avant-garde for the time and very sort of risque and but at the same time attractive.
Yeah, it looks a bit like the Jetsons bathroom.
They have matching towels and washcloths as well, which I don't even know how that happens. I mean, you buy a set, I understand, but you always lose one, don't you? Or one gets torn, or one gets like covered in hair dye, or what? Like something happens that means you never end up with matching towels. Do you have matching towels in your house?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I've got one.
I don't. What does it match with then?
What, the towels?
Yeah.
It matches with my pubes.
Oh, okay. Look, to be fair, you shave your pubes and knit them into towels, don't you?
I do, yeah. It saves. Not only am I, it's a nice art piece.
Yeah.
But it saves us buying towels.
It does.
Yeah.
Also,
we use a bloody good stool of mine as soap.
Well, how do you get it to stay together without falling apart?
I eat a lot of glue.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah, see?
There's Tom Skerritt.
Yeah.
That's a very small bit part for him in this movie.
Do you think they go to all this trouble in reality?
No. Reality, they just blow him up.
Yeah. I like this now. I'm not ready for this. Probably should get her in there, give him the last hand job before he gets blown up.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what the bomb squad are there for.
Yeah.
They're all taking turns to tickle his nuts.
Smoke his cup.
I don't know why there wasn't like a cock cam at this bit.
Poor Rod. He's already ejaculated twice from all those people.
Look! There's the frog-faced man.
It is!
It's the frog-faced man. Look at him there.
You two Riggs.
No.
I'm the frog-faced man.
Oh, what did you call him?
Sing a little frog-faced
I think it was the frog-faced toad man. Or
frog-faced toad man, yeah. This picture on IMDb is him wearing a straw boater, like he's in a...
I'm going to put that picture up again. I wonder if there's a picture of his feet on the internet.
Yeah, I wonder if there is. I like the way they just put a thin bit of twatty polystyrene around the bomb. How's that going to fucking help anything? That's nothing. I don't even know why there's a close-up of that. That's pointless.
I'm going to have to stick around.
Look at that. It's like a stag party where they're giving him booze down that pipe, look.
It's going right up his bum. It's a vodka enema. Or a venema.
Yeah.
That should give you a good second or two before detonation. Got that, Sarge?
Second or two packs about it.
Okay, lights out.
Take away the enema.
Get him out.
Stinks down there.
What I don't understand, he's got a bloody great suit with a helmet and shit. Why didn't they give him that? Why has he got a helmet and fucking... Like, even if they do manage to get under the sheet, what if their eyes got debris in it or something?
Yeah. They just give him like a duvet, don't they?
Yeah. I wish it was a He-Man duvet. Or a Danger Mouse duvet. I used to have a Danger Mouse duvet cover I bloody loved.
Oh, I had a Batman one.
Nice.
When Tim Burton released Batman, I had a duvet cover. I was in bed with Batman every night.
Do you know what? We're kind of like Riggs and Murtaugh.
We are a bit, yeah. This happened to us, didn't it?
Yeah.
Except I just sort of got you in the toilet just to have a look at my naked legs, and you went, I thought you said there was a bomb in here. Oh, no, I just wanted you to have a look at my legs.
And then we did it the other way round, only I actually put the bomb there.
Yeah, I was like, where's the bomb? All I can see is a big shit.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah, I did that. It was a bum bomb.
That'd be a good new sweet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, a bum biscuit.
Instead of a bonbon, it's a bum bomb.
A bum bomb. Yeah, it's difficult for people to say, but they should get used to it but now, because we're going to market them.
Yes.
Wait.
I think at this point they should have kissed.
Yeah.
I really think at this point they should have had some big, just
Yeah,
masculine, tongue-filled... Just a proper fucking sloppy, slobbery kind of...
Right, is the
makeout
director's
session.
got maybe it'll happen in a minute.
Yeah.
See the music changing. Eric Clapton's in there. He's not got anything round him. He's just strumming on his guitar. He could get blown up at any minute.
Yeah. He's a bit of an old racist as well, isn't he, Eric Clapton?
No, yes. He likes blow.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, did you see the toilet? It had one of those, what sits on it? I'm sure it had one of the cosy towel things on the toilet lid.
Now, if he sat there for that length of time, there's got to have been poo in that toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's got to be...
He should have just covered Leo.
Yeah. Should have been a big splat of
Straight on
excrement.
his fucking head. All right, this bit now. It's a good bit.
Oh, it's Jim Piddock.
He's
Turned up. He's turned up in lots of Christopher Guest's movies.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's a very funny guy.
Very delicate matter. I have a friend of mine.
Oh, yes, I see what you're doing now. Funny how? Funny how? Just said you're a funny guy.
Yeah.
You're doing Goodfellas, weren't you?
See, this is such a bad
No.
He is actually a funny man.
He is actually a funny man. Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to get into Joe Pesci going, funny how? He is.
This is fantastic.
Black man in a South African
Embassy.
place. Oh, it tickles me.
It does. Which is funny because the bomb squad had just been tickling him
Yeah.
in
That's
the
why it's
testicular region.
Listen to your friend here. He knows what he's talking about. I don't think you really want to go to South Africa.
Why not?
I love the way he says that. Because you're black. If I was Murtaugh, I'd turn around and go, No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I just use I use Dr. Action's poo shampoo.
Join up with my oppressed brothers to take up the struggle against the tyranny of
See, now they don't have mullets anymore. I think they're the same people
Yeah.
one man, one vote.
who have their mullets cut and then they become heavies in this scene.
Yeah.
I love the way Pesci parrots back what Murtaugh says,
Yeah.
but with like a big grin on his face.
It saved him learning any lines.
Yeah.
This is how I get into embassies. This is, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, Murtaugh just... Riggs just saw that there were two men with mullets, so he's got to go
going in
after
there.
him.
He can beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. He's got to
sure
go
it
after him.
is. Nobody grows up mullet like me.
Nobody's allowed a mullet in this town.
It was
Martin.
1947. Mullet time was my time.
My name is Martin Riggs. I've been cleaning mullets up on the streets of Los Angeles for 20 years.
It's my city. It's my mullet. It's my way. Coming soon to your cinema review, Mullet Town.
It was hot that summer. So hot, I briefly considered cutting my mullet. Then I realized...
I said considered it. I never did it. I'm not a stupid son of a bitch.
I'm not a fool. However, I have been tracking down other mullets.
I found one. I found two. Their names, South African Man and South African Man 2.
If they said that when I tracked down a mullet, a slug of whiskey would be my best friend. It turned out to be the case. But I also had to take some protection. So I took my 45.
And a condom.
And my mullet. I love that in The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that, because I was going to say, I cannot look at a notepad. That's it there. Without thinking.
Where he scrubs over the thing. And it's just a guy with an enormous cock. I love the fact that Jackie Treehorn would have been drawing that. What's interesting is Riggs wears a Letterman jacket in this movie, yet there's no evidence he ever went to college.
Is that what you call one of those jackets?
Yeah, it's a sports thing from...
I know, I've seen him in all films. I've always wanted one.
Yeah.
Stick on mullet.
I've always wanted one, so I can burn them.
Yeah. Get your fingers on.
I say the same thing to my wife when I walk in and find her masturbating.
That's what I say. I go, it's a nice piece of shiny equipment you got there. Where'd you get that from? Harry. Can any diplomat go to any country and just get diplomatic immunity?
I would imagine only certain countries allow you that. I'd imagine only, like, democratic.
I wonder if we could get it. We could just, like, go over to say, oh, where could we go?
Well, I want to know how you become a diplomat. I mean, technically, I'm all about diplomacy, so can I be a diplomat? I'll show up to other countries and be all like, diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, but we don't have to do that. We could turn up, say, in Russia. Oh, no, not Russia.
We could show up in Russia and say that we were friends with Steven Seagal.
Yeah, we know Steven.
Yeah. We go way back. Check our first episode.
Get them out of our country. And we could go, no, you don't understand, dear boy.
Have you listened to our hard...
Unity.
Diplomatic...
Hey, sorry, Adolf.
See, what I don't understand is the whole movie is all, like, pro-dolphin, but it's perfectly all right. He kills a bunch of fish.
Hey, evil bastard. You look more.
I would go to kill that fucking asshole for destroying my fish. Hello, I'm a really bad actress. Later you're going to see my nips.
I've seen the tits, but I've not seen the toes.
Show me your feet, Patsy. Show them to me. I've got a sickness.
Okay, look, the guy goes, but, you're blick. He's blick. Started some shit with that.
Yeah, he's planning on getting into somebody's pants.
I wonder if anyone's ever edited this scene. This scene from Lethal Weapon with the Big Lebowski to show the same picture on the piece of paper.
I'll look for it tomorrow on YouTube, shall I?
Hey, there's a deli. Pull over. Let's eat. I'm starving. Come on, I'll spring.
All they do in these films is eat, shoot people, tell jokes. It's a great life, isn't it?
Yeah, this is about the only one of these movies that shows them doing any real, actual detective work.
Yeah. He doesn't actually do it in any of this, does it? They all come to them.
Why does he step out of the traffic side and not the other side? Oh, yeah, because of the...
Fucking...
Because of the other doors busted, that's it.
Oh, is that because he's a fucking brainless moron, man?
No.
They feel love my tits.
There you go. Wait a minute, we've got to crowbar in a sex scene.
Oh, yes.
Why? Like, this is not in any of the other movies. In none of the other movies do they bother to, crowbar it in. Oh, well, I suppose Lethal Weapon 3, but there's already been an establishment of those two characters in Lethal Weapon 3 before they get it on.
Yeah. And you don't say anything.
But, like, in this scene, it's just like, oh, we're going to go to a supermarket. Why?
And she does it on the first date. A lot.
Oh, well, so do I. I do it on the first date. If anyone's listening, anyone interested, I do it on the first date. I don't even need a date. I just fucking do it.
You just meet the guy and go, oh, I've done it.
I do it right there at the supermarket.
Yeah, this scene now, you just see that pumpkin in front of him and just get covered.
Yeah.
And it keeps me here.
You like this town?
You just stand there and all the pumpkins are vibrating in front of me. And she's like, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm just fucking these pumpkins. Don't you want to wait till the first date? No, I don't wait. I just do it right away.
Look, you could get chucked out diplomatically. If I had a diplomatic community, I'd probably would go and masturbate in a supermarket.
What I don't understand is this guy just like hanging out in his embassy and wearing a suit and hanging out in the Hollywood Hills and stuff. He's really not using his diplomatic immunity to the full potential.
Yeah. Why is he not going out?
Why is he not buffing Patsy Kensit at the supermarket? Yes, look at me with my flabby jowls. I'm buffing away.
He can literally go and do anything he wants. He can go and smack a kid in the face.
With his jowls.
Yeah. Diplomatic immunity. See, that'd get him out of that.
Yeah.
Just took the fruit and veg everywhere. Cunt, what are you going to do about it?
Diplomatic immunity. I just masturbated all over your thigh. Diplomatic immunity.
You've just been caught in a park having gay sex with somebody. Diplomatic immunity. You can't do anything.
I don't think that's illegal anymore. I think it's illegal as in like public lewdness, but I don't think having gay sex is in parks.
Oh no, I don't mean that part. I mean actually, going meeting somebody and paying for a rent boy in a park. I would consider that would be illegal, but he could get away with it, couldn't he?
I just buggered a heron. Diplomatic immunity.
Just hit the swan. It was very tasty.
It just wiped.
That's the Queen's swans. Diplomatic immunity.
Just wiped a kangaroo's testicles on my face. There you go. Enjoy your frothy beer. You want to know why it's frothy?
Oh, it's a wedding ring.
Also, Italy's been weird.
Used to be married.
But not anymore.
Apparently, Patsy Kensit said that her sex scene with Mel Gibson was incredibly awkward because they were both married at the time and both Catholics. Whatever the fuck, that has nothing to do with it.
Because he really put it in there. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you're just acting.
Then whatever he's doing, he shouldn't get away with it.
That's what I do.
How's it hanging, Wyler?
What the hell do you want?
I hope better than your buddy Murdoch. Easy. Tell me something, boy.
Tell me something. How is it that I'm able to walk around in Los Angeles with a fucking huge coat on without sweating like a fucker? This is the most ridiculous one. The exploding...
I do like it, though. She does a hell of a fucking... I'd love to be sat at the side of the pool.
God, she's sexy, isn't she?
Yeah,
I wonder if there's a website to her feet.
10.
Trouble is, I don't see that her being blown up though. She just gets blown from. I mean, she lands safely in the pool. How does that kill her? I don't understand.
Maybe she died from looking too damn good.
Yeah. They really picked a midget, like curly-haired, crazy woman. This isn't even the first date. He just took her back to the trailer, and already they're at it.
Yeah.
She's just like, "Are you married?" He's like, "No." "Great, let's fuck." Can we fuck really awkwardly, though, because we're both Catholics?
Yeah. Don't press you. Okay.
See, if someone said, "Oh, it was really awkward to do that love scene because we were both married," that's fine. What the fuck's being Catholic got to do with it?
Because God was watching him.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
God was probably watching and having a good old wank.
Oh, God, get a tip.
Don't cut away!
Jesus was there going, I hope you say a thing. It's going to be years till Google's on. Is that the guy who's in Total Recall who plays the guy with the vein running down his head?
No.
Is it not?
No.
I don't like him.
The guy in Total Recall is... is it Saxon or Ironside? I think it's
No. I mean, one of the mutants.
Oh, it could be.
I'm gonna have a look for that because I think that was him. And if it was him, I'm going to have a cup of tea to celebrate.
It was Dean Norris.
Dean Norris, is that what his name? God,
And he is in Total Recall, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can have a cup of tea now.
Oh, wait a minute, we're seeing titties.
That dog's looking as well.
You see that pair of titties? That looks a lot like titties.
He's really going for it in the old Mel. Do you think he did that method?
Probably. What I don't understand, though, is if it was awkward, considering how surplus to fucking requirements it is, why don't they just both go up and go, "Look, we're both Catholics, do we have to do this?"
Yeah, because it don't need to be in there.
No. Joss Ackland, by the way, has grown up to become Gandalf.
I know.
Which
I
is
think
wonderful.
I posted that picture, didn't I, on Twitter, didn't I? Or was it Facebook? Look at this girl. I'm going to masturbate.
My favorite commercial. Look at the body on this kid. Is she something? She is so hot. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want to look at the girl when you hit the button. So...
Great when
Could you explain as a father why the idea of men thinking that your daughter's body is nice is a problem?
People who look like Joe Pesci.
Is that the problem? The problem is
yeah,
Pesci.
I think so.
She has enormous, like, not enormous in circumference, but enormous in sticky out bits in terms of breasts, in terms of nipples, doesn't she?
Yeah, we used to go all pyramids.
Yeah, pyramid nips. Plus, there's all this joke about how, like, you can go immediately again. Like, I don't understand why that's even in the movie. It's kind of off-putting.
Yeah, just shows you what a man he is, doesn't it?
But no. Look, I'm not against sex in movies. I'm just saying I don't need to think of Riggs's boner. You know what I mean?
I am against it. I didn't think there needed to be any of it in Toy Story. It was totally uncalled for when Woody took Jessie out and gave her one over the fucking...
Which Toy Story were you watching? Were you watching XXX Toy Story or just regular Toy Story?
Is there no sex in the regular Toy Story?
No sex in the regular one.
Ah, yeah, I was watching the XXX one. Shit.
XXX Toy Story is great.
Yeah, I like Rex.
Yeah, I like that bit with the Slinky Pig.
Yeah.
Isn't it a Slinky Pig?
It's Slinky Dog.
Oh, Slinky Dog, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, there could be a Slinky Pig. There are you can buy a Slinky Pig.
Yeah, well, no. There was a Slinky Pig in that one.
Yeah.
Because the dog fucked the pig. Ham. great if it was his 16th.
Joss Ackland is also a euphemism for a type of anal sex.
Is it?
No. But if you do it in the Joss Ackland, it's painful but ultimately rewarding.
Good little fight, because this is showing that Danny Glover can actually do a bit of action himself.
Yeah.
Probably why I got the gig in Predator 2 a bit.
Although less tweed in Predator 2.
Yeah, it's what was missing. Get it! Ooh,
Nice.
that was that.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
He's done a lot of movies as old Dean Norris with Arnie, because he's in Terminator 2 as well.
This is good now.
He's like, oh fuck, that was Riggs. Playing a joke on me.
It's his wife.
It was his wife. Did you want sandwiches? Ah!
I want it in the twat.
It's one way to get a quickie divorce. I love the way he says my car first, because he worried more about my car than he did about Leo, even though his car was beaten to shit.
Yeah. Not as beaten as shit as Joe Pesci gets in a bit.
Not as beaten to shit as Patsy Kensitt's twat.
Yeah. This is a good action scene coming up. There's plenty of action in this, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. It's because there's not really much plot.
No, there's not much plot in it at all. But it's one of my favourite sequels of all time, I think.
Really?
I do like it. Yeah, I really do.
I think I prefer part 3, I have to say.
I like them all. I can watch them all. I can watch them all. It's one of my favourite series of all time.
I know, I can watch them all, but I think part 3 is better than part 2.
Yeah? I've never heard that before, but I can understand why. I think Lethal Weapon 3 gets a bit of shit now and again, but
It does? Why does Lethal Weapon 3 get a bit of shit? I thought it was really good.
Oh, I think it's really good.
I even like Lethal Weapon 4.
Yeah, I do.
That's why I don't want them to do a 5th one, because I think the ending of 4 is perfect.
Yeah, I don't really want to do another one.
I think
unless it's me and you.
Yeah, unless it's you and me, we restart the franchise where, like, Murtaugh Riggs' kids or something.
Yeah.
You could do it in blackface. That'd be all right?
I'd do it.
Yeah, they wouldn't find that too offensive.
Nah.
South Africans would love it. Have a musical number in the middle.
Copley in.
Yeah, get Sharlto Copley as this guy's Derek O'Connor's son, Pieter Vorstedt.
Yeah.
You'd even get Patsy Kensit back in so we could kill her again.
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it like Lawrence Van Trier. We're doing it all real.
Yeah. Derek O'Connor, of course, showed up in End of Days.
He did.
For an Irishman, does a very convincing South African accent.
Yeah, well, they're one and the same, really, aren't they?
Yeah, no South Africans were harmed during the making of this movie.
Is that true?
No, not at all.
Oh, bollocks. He's alright because he's going to go the other way where he knows an escape route that he won't get hurt. I like this now where he jumps on top of it and just starts machine gunning them. This is what I always think of when I think of Lethal Weapon 2, him on top of it and the light shining on him and he's shooting them all.
I always think of her triangular nips. And Joss Ackland's jowly face.
Oh, well, yeah, I just think of that anyway. You shoot the shit out of you. Get it in.
This whole scene could be used in England now as a thing against the EDL.
Mel Gibson will get you.
Nice to race.
know, Jim Piddock, who was the consulate envoy earlier from the Christopher Guest movies, and the one who's But You're Black, him. He's English originally, but he always plays like lots of different characters with different accents and things. But do you know what he wrote? He wrote.
No, I know this. Was it Titanic?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, I don't know then.
He wrote Traces of Red with Jim Belushi in it.
Oh, and Linda Hamilton. No, that weren't Linda Hamilton.
No, that was Separate Lives or whatever that was called.
Yeah, I remember the cover for that.
Yeah, Traces of Red was kind of like Belushi's Basic Instinct.
Yeah, it's what we all wanted.
It's definitely what we wanted, and Jim Piddock gave it to us.
He did.
So thank you for that, Piddock. You big Piddock.
Oh, do you want an update on the score?
Yes, give us an update. Yes, hello, and you're back. You join us here. We're still playing football.
The score is England 3, Scotland 2. It means that England have scored one more goal.
One more goal. And do you know what? Scoring one more goal means that you have one more point. That's how it works.
It is. At the end of the season, you add up all the goals you've scored. That's a point. For every goal that's scored against you, that's a point. And whoever's got more wins.
And that may sound stupid to some people, but it makes perfect... That's
the rules. That's the rules of the game.
Aye. And it is a game.
It is a game with 11 people on a team of football. The truth of the matter is you can actually have 12 players if 2 of your players are dwarves.
Aye. You're going to have them standing on top of each other wearing a long coat and a trilby hat.
Yes. And if they're primordial dwarves, you can have 3.
Primordial?
Yep, they're the very small dwarves.
Primordial?
I'm sure they're called primordial, aren't they?
Nice. Yes.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a picture up of one on Facebook now for you.
Nice, okay, do that. Are they still kissing?
Yeah.
Eric Clapton was like, I'll break out the acoustic guitar for this bit.
I'm going to break out the electric when she fucking dies. Primordial dwarfism. Okay. You're gonna be shocked at how small these are, you know.
How small are they?
They're fucking tiny.
I love it. I love the crazy little guys.
Because it's action related, I'm going to put this picture up right here. You'll see it in a minute.
Are you putting it up on Facebook?
No. Actually, do you want it on? What do you want it on? What's quicker, Twitter or Facebook?
I don't mind, dude. I've got either up. Twitter is probably better. That way it's not on our official page.
Right, okay.
Oh, we should mention at this point, because Adrian S., who goes by the Twitter handle of @SillyAdrian, wrote to me earlier today because I put a post up that said, if Orlando Bloom plays Batman, I will destroy something beautiful with a large hammer. And he responded, me too. And I said it should only be Scott Adkins, because both have been approached for the role. And Scott Adkins, we found out this week, has auditioned for the role of Batman. And so I said, we only want Scott Adkins. He said, I didn't know him, but I just discovered that I saw 2 movies with him. So there I am, making Scott Adkins fans all over the place.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I might delete it after I've sent it.
That's fine. Why, is he naked?
No, he's not naked. You ready? He's tweeted.
Imagine the surprise. I pulled back this matted mop of blood-soaked hair to see this woman's face. Your wife, right?
He really has got that dirty blonde hair, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
What's that?
It's not come up.
Fuck it. No, I've watched it. Bollocks. I didn't tag you in it.
So that's fine. I can look up on your page. We just found out, of course, that this South African guy killed his wife.
Yeah.
I find that a little bit contrived, don't you?
No, I think that's very contrived.
How strong is that? Look at that right there. That's incredible.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's great.
Now, if you type
You
in
need to recharge your phone.
I've got rid of it now. Yeah, if you Google in primordial dwarfs,
Yeah,
and put images, there's loads of them.
nice. Well, there should be. Look, Patsy Kensett's dead. You just had your knob in that. That's almost like necrophilia.
Oh, it's a good job it's still not in there. You'd be stuck.
Now, if I was Mel, I'd unzip, just stick it in her mouth one last time.
Yeah, I would.
It's
Why
nice,
not?
nice and wet down there.
Any hole's a goal.
Yeah.
I'm not being horrible about primordial dwarfs. I think they're fantastic.
So do I.
I think that one in that action film.
We should have more of them.
We should.
Just in films in general.
This was cut to shreds in England. This bit. For that.
Which is weird, because Bottom used to do that all the time with Rick Mell and Nate Edmondson.
Yeah, but they sort of did it for laughs. He did it for vengeance.
I find that funny.
Yeah, when I put my shoulder back in place, it always makes that noise.
Yeah. I always scream like a girl, too.
Oh, look, you can see her feet. I'd set her on fire now, Mel, just to make sure. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Just burn her.
Just make sure that there's not going to be any babies. You know, people talk about a woman's right to terminate all the time, but they don't discuss the man's right. And that's really, I think, what's missing. I think it's perfectly within a man's right to, you know, drown and then burn a woman if he's worried about an unwanted pregnancy.
Even if he's not a sex with her.
Yeah.
Did I go too far up there?
They killed her, Rod. They killed her. She's dead. They killed them both.
I'm not a cop tonight, Raj. I'm a mullet with a mission. A mullet mission.
We've all been on them.
I'm not a cop tonight, Roger. It's personal. I'm not a cop tonight.
Listen to me, Riggs. You don't know what's happened tonight. There's more. There's much more.
I'm gonna get those bastards, Roger.
Getting kicked.
Yeah.
I'm going there now.
How do you say that with a straight face? I'm going to get him. I'm going to fuck him in the bum and everything. I'm not a cop tonight, Raj. I'm a lover.
Sit.
I'm not a cop tonight, Raj. I'm on the game.
Double live. Didn't we? You know, even if you put your badge in the drawer, you're still a copper.
Yeah.
What's the deal here?
He always gets beaten up, doesn't he? He gets beaten up in Casino as well.
Yeah. You would say, wouldn't you?
What? Beat him up?
Beat him up. Yeah, if you could.
If he kept squeaking and saying okay a lot, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You took all that money.
That's a waste of good whiskey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although he probably doesn't drink good whiskey. It's probably horse piss.
Yeah. Probably a Joss Atkins piss.
Oh, can you imagine? Salty. That's because there's probably a lot of fat in it.
Yeah. You love the taste of my piss, boy.
Wait a minute, he put his shield in the drawer, but he left his cop light on. It's a bit of a double standard there, Rog, because I understand you want to, like, drive through some lights. But, oh, look, he's put a baseball hat on.
Yeah,
So
I
people-
put mine on as well to record this bit now, yeah.
So people can't see that it's him, but it's clearly him because of the mullet. The mullet gives him away.
Yeah. Great if he took that off and he was bold.
Or he took it off and the mullet was attached to the hat.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd buy one of them.
Can you buy Riggs baseball hat mullet?
don't know. That's what Amazon's for. Let's have a look. What would it be under? Baseball cap mullet?
Yeah, probably.
Let's have a look. Baseball cap mullet. Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. 26 quid. Still, I suppose you got to buy. You can only buy class, can't you?
Yeah, right. Oh, you can get one. You can get a curly one and everything.
Yeah, that's it. Old Glory, unisex, Eastbound and Down, Kenny Powers mullet cap. Oh.
Oh man, I have found a picture for you. You're gonna love this. You are gonna love this. This is just gonna make your day. I'm gonna tweet this to you right now.
Right, okay, I'm gonna wait to see this.
If anyone is interested, you can go to our Twitter page, which is
at Dr. Action Kickass. We ain't done those for a while, have we?
No. So you can have a look at the tweet that I just sent, Dr. Action, over at Dr. Action Kickass. You can find me at After Movie Diner.
This whole bit cost $500,000 to do.
You'd think more, wouldn't you? Nowadays, this would cost like 10 million or something stupid.
Yeah.
It's a bloody good stunt, though, isn't it? What do you think of that? What about that? What about that?
That's awesome. How the fuck did you find that?
I just looked up mullet. Baseball hat mullet.
Oh, my life's complete.
Googling mullet is one of the most satisfying things to do.
Or taking that off its still was quite satisfying.
Yeah. It was all made of cardboard, look.
Yeah. That's $500,000 worth of cardboard there.
They made that out of old cereal boxes.
Oh my god, some of them are terrible.
He's got his bloodlust up now, hasn't he?
Yes.
It's one of the few occasions, though, that a director, a cast, and a composer have sort of stuck with a franchise for this length of time.
I think that's probably because they had so much fun doing them. It can only be that.
Yeah.
Which is great. I'm glad that they all stuck with it.
Has Glover said anything about Gibson's problems?
I don't think so. I read an interview after one set of his problems, and they were all together. Richard Donner, Mel Gibson, and Danny Glover, and they all seemed really friendly.
Yeah.
They all sort of reunited last year because it was the 25th anniversary.
He seems all right after that beating he took. Doesn't seem too upset, does he?
Oh, no. He seems fine. He'll be all right.
Danny Glover defends Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson has alienated much of Hollywood and his fan base in recent years. First came his DUI arrest in 2006, and then over the summer, the Oscar winner was accused of abusing ex-girlfriend Oksana Grigorova. I would abuse her. Look at the name. I can't even pronounce it. And their young daughter, Lucia. And the public heard the shocking audio tapes in which he allegedly hurled epithets at Grigorova. but there's someone who is sticking by his side. His Lethal Weapon co-star, Danny Glover. Glover chatted with MTV News on MTV News. That's a fucking contradiction in terms. On Friday at the Sundance Film Festival about the news of their franchise's remake, saying, "I'd like to think that the 4 we did were still magical and people will still reference the 4 Lethal Weapon films." The actor also spoke about his on-off-screen friend who has since fallen from grace in the public eye. "I love Mel, that's my friend," Glover said on Gibson, adding, "He's had tough times, we've all had tough times."
Haven't we just? I completely agree with that.
I've had tough times, but I can't say that I've ever called a cop sugar tits.
I have.
You have?
Not when they were listening, though.
Okay, good.
So I got away with it. Nah, I've never called anybody that before in my life.
I think everyone has problems with an addiction of some kind or other. A lot of the time. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people do. And, but I don't know, how much do we put up with? I, for one, can separate the art from the artist, and I don't really give a shit who he is in public. He's never gone it's not like he went around punching Jews, did he?
No.
Never, set fire to a synagogue.
No, I completely can sort of... I don't agree with what he's done. I can't sort of go, yeah. But, I can sort of say, well, it would never stop me watching one of his films.
Now, this is interesting, this bit, because he tells Murtaugh to take the money, but then there's that...
I'd have already been filling my pockets.
Of course. There's that whole bit in part 4... where he won't take money, where there's that whole thing about maybe he's taking cream or whatever.
Yeah.
And his evidence that he has done.
Yeah.
I would take gobs of the stuff. Drug money, blood money, wouldn't bother me. It's still money. All money has been used at some point for drugs and guns. That guy's goatee beard is testament to that.
Yeah. It's the only way you can afford a good beard like that.
Yeah.
They're grown in labs. Have you seen that tweet I sent you?
Yeah. That's phenomenal. We got all very serious all then. I don't know. Write in, tell us what you think about Mel Gibson. Where can they write in to tell us that?
dractionkickass@gmail.com.
Yeah, write to us there and let us know.
Yeah. Please send us an email. Better than the ones that Warner Brothers keep sending us.
Yeah. And rate and review us on iTunes, you cunts.
Yeah. There you go. That's not mullet.
Ask not what the Dr. Action and Kick-Ass Kid can do for you, but what you are prepared to do for Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid.
Yeah.
See, look at that waste of money. He could have bought a new trailer with that. Murtaugh could have bought a mullet.
See, I think with the Mel Gibson thing, she released the tapes.
Yeah.
That's just to me sort of, why did she release the tapes?
Yeah.
That should be sort of, is she just a bitch who was out for what she could get? Kind of. The people are saying, oh yeah, you're gonna stick by him because he's a man. I'm just sort of saying, why release the tapes?
Right.
Because everybody argues, don't they?
Yeah.
I've never really. I've heard a bit of the tape.
I don't know. Was he convicted of hitting her or anything?
Well, there's always those sort of things. I mean, Nicolas Cage apparently got arrested for doing that sort of thing, but nothing ever gets said about him, does it? In New Orleans or something.
Really?
Yeah, that was a while back.
I mean, I think if you're going as far as hitting someone, then that's a problem. But I mean, not that necessarily the public needs to know about it. But if you are hitting someone, that's obviously an issue. But if you're just swearing at someone in the heat of passion or getting angry with a loved one or whatever it is, it kind of happens all the time. And I don't know how
it's part of the course, isn't it? isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, loved ones, best friends, whoever they are, they say all kinds of heinous shit to each other in the heat of an argument that is then quickly forgotten. And
my wife told me she hated me earlier and she threw a knife up there.
Yeah.
I don't mind that she does that. I understand she's got to get that aggression out.
yeah, my wife calls me a fucking goat sucker, and often likes to embed knitting needles into my temple. I just let it go. I let it go.
You've just got to be a man about it.
Yeah.
These things happen, don't they?
But no, in all seriousness, like that's where it comes. That's what it comes down to for my money. I don't really mind people swearing at people. You know, Alec Baldwin swore at his kid or whatever. Swore at his kid. That is what it is. I can't really defend it, but at the same time, I can't really get that upset about it.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than swearing at your kid.
Right, little cunts.
Yeah, they don't really know any words to come back at you with. That's why it's so good.
Yeah.
So you've got to do it before they turn 6, really, before they get to school and learn those words.
Right, exactly. But as
Yeah.
long as you do it young enough,
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Do you think that the actor who plays this guy, do you think he did all that fighting himself, or do you think they probably got in a stunt fighter?
I think they probably got in a stunt fighter.
Yeah, I think they probably did as well.
Would you say that the South Africans are, though, his toughest foe out of all the 4 movies? Because they're the only ones that, like, defeat him, aren't they?
No, because he don't die. He just does get him.
But he gets shot to fuck.
He gets shot to fuck, yeah, but he's sort of like, oh, he didn't get killed. And really, he had to get shot and seem vulnerable, so Danny Glover had something to do.
I guess so. I suppose Jet Li's a pretty fearsome opponent for them in the 4th one.
Yeah. And what's it? The guy who's got the bullets that can go through Jack. What's his name? Jack Taggart.
It's not Jack Taggart.
Jack McTaggart.
Is it Jack McTaggart? Is that what it is?
Oh, I can't remember now. Jack. It's Jack something, isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
It is a
So
good scene.
he's going to be in Mad Max Fury Road then?
Do you reckon he's got a cameo, yeah?
Why is he not just Mad Max?
I know. Foil and swill.
Jack Travis.
I told you. I said Jack Taggart Travis. In the dreams. I just shot your friend. Diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity.
He's got a tomato gun as well.
He's really good, because that was further away, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't believe that little handgun could probably do that much damage from there. It was quite a distance away, wasn't it? What's the range on one of those things?
I don't know. I don't really know guns.
Right in.
This does end.
We want to know about feet, guns. What was the other thing?
And Mel Gibson.
Yeah,
But
predominantly
predominantly feet. Mostly feet. I'm interested about feet. And why? Why would you even care?
Yeah.
Now, do you think Clapton gets a bit upset? Because obviously here's his version of Knocking on Heaven's Door, but the movie ends with a song by George Harrison and Tom Petty called Cheer Down.
Yeah. I don't know.
They were like, Clapton, yeah, it's nice you tried to cover a Dylan song, but fuck you. Here's Tom Petty and George Harrison.
George Harrison. Well, it's the Beatles, isn't it? They were bad to use them.
It's George Harrison, yeah. I've written a song for Lethal Weapon 2. It's called Cheer Down. Doesn't make a bloody bit of sense.
It's what his wife used to say to him.
It's great, isn't it? It's fantastic. I've written this song with my friend Tom Petty. We would be in the Travelling Wilburys later on. Wow, I love the Travelling Wilburys. They really... Wow, they're my favourite music that I can think of the last 25 years. It's crazy how good they are. You've got Roy Orbison and Bob Dylan and, you know, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne. Wait, Jeff Lynne. Who the fuck is Jeff Lynne? Roy Orbison, I've heard of. George Harrison, he was in the Beatles, but Jeff fucking Lynne, who invited him, Mr. Electric Light Orchestra, to the party to be a Travelling Wilbury? I think an oversight. I think Roy should have said something. He should have said, hey, spoken up, been like, who's this Lynn guy? Get him out of my face. I'm just saying, it's a partial observer. Wow. Not a Jeff Lynne fan, apparently, Christopher Walken.
No, he never has been. He loves a bit of Cher, though.
Oh, he's a big Cher fan.
Yeah.
Who's Cher?
Cher.
Okay. I think you should have left this movie thinking he was really dead.
Well, I remember people going, he dies at the end. I was like, no, he doesn't.
Then we're going to listen to Cheer Down now as we leave this film. So what do you think, sir? Lethal Weapon 2?
Yeah, like I say, it's one of my favourite sequels. I'm really enjoying it.
It's a bloody good action sequel, isn't it?
It is.
Lots of good action in it. And why don't we, during the end credits here, why don't we take a time to have a quick look on our Facebook page and acknowledge some of the people who have written to us recently?
Oh, we've got some very keen new people.
We have Jason Ritter. He wants to request every single famous action movie from the last 30 years that we do a commentary on.
Yep. We'll get round to them all.
A Bad Boys commentary, a Mad Max commentary, a Red commentary. But he did request a Lethal Weapon 2 commentary, so this one's for you, Jason. Done. However, he wants Universal Soldier commentary. But no, Chris Taylor and Jason Ritter are basically keeping our Facebook page alive.
Chris Taylor's a legend.
And, can't thank them both enough. That's fantastic.
He actually pointed out a Mad Max webcomic series. I watched them today on YouTube.
Nice.
Thank you, Chris.
Also, Jason Ritter just requested a Beverly Hills Cop commentary. What I would say, Jason, is that while we would like to cover a lot of the action movies you mentioned, first of all, for the moment, we're going to try and hover around the 80s and 90s. Secondly, where there's already comedy in a film, like Beverly Hills Cop or Red, it's kind of difficult to kind of do a commentary on those. Also, we love all those movies, so we're not really going to take too many shots at them. The reason why it's fun to do the B-movie action stuff is because, A, no one really minds if we take a few pot shots at them, and secondly, we're showing people like action stars you might not be familiar with. And I kind of like doing that. And I kind of like learning about new action stars that I wasn't aware of. Whereas obviously stuff like Beverly Hills Cop and all that, I've seen all them. That doesn't mean we wouldn't do it. It just means I don't know that we're going to make a habit of doing the more popular ones.
Yeah. We've got a popular one next time, though, because this is show 49, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's next then, show 50. Con Air,
indeed.
Oh,
so we are going to be doing Con Air. So that's going to be fun. But I think that on and above that, I mean, we had an idea about doing more serious commentaries for some of these more popular films and maybe putting them up and making them available for like a couple of bucks to purchase to kind of support the show. What would people think of that? Do people want to support the show? Do people just like getting it for free? Do they think it's worth anything? Email or Facebook us with some answers to some of this stuff.
Yes, what we want to know. We want to know about serious commentaries, feet, Mel Gibson. What was the other thing?
Do people like our T-shirts and shit that are available? Would people like other designs?
Does anybody want my picture of my cock on their T-shirt?
Because we're not allowed to put famous people on our T-shirts, but we can put Dr. Action's cock.
It's true.
Do people like our fake posters for Expendables 2 and Lethal Weapon 2? Do you want to see more of them?
Yeah.
Would you like to see them as T-shirts?
Everybody would want to see us doing Expendables 3 on a T-shirt, wouldn't they? I would think that'd be like the best-selling T-shirt ever.
Yeah. So let us know this stuff, and look, we'll give it to you. But you got to give us some feedback. And but mostly, like, look, if you don't want to spend any money, we understand. It's fine. But please do rate and review us on iTunes. That's what
free.
we ask. That's free. Or you can rate and review us on Talkshoe, which is also free for you to do. So please go over to Talkshoe and rate and review us if you don't want to have an iTunes login and have to put up your credit card and all that malarkey. And Talkshoe is, you go to talkshoe.com/TC/119285.
Is that what you do?
That's us. And if you go there, you're all good.
Excellent.
So that's all great. I think we're going to call it a day early today because you've got what tomorrow, sir?
Oh, I've not announced it yet. I might announce it tomorrow when I've done it.
Oh, you don't want to announce it in case someone listens and lives in Birmingham and wants to come along?
Well, when's this going up?
I'll try and get it up tomorrow during the day, probably.
I will be doing my first stand-up show tomorrow.
Yeah! Dr. Action live in Birmingham.
I will be doing it. Well, it's open mic. I'll be going to give it a try and see how it goes.
How long do you get, dude?
I think it's 10 minutes, 8 or 10 minutes, I think.
Wow, that's pretty long for an open mic. That's awesome.
Mm.
So you're just honing your set right now?
Yeah.
Do you want to give our listeners a little taster of one of the jokes?
I'm not. It's more observational stuff, so it's not like sort of. I have to sort of go into it. I have to be high on heroin.
Okay, fair enough.
To perform, so
fair enough.
But I'll tell you what,
I'm the same with sex.
As you've got to be. You've got to be, ain't you?
Oh, you've got to be. The modern woman demands it.
Oh, she loves it. But the video, I think my wife's going to be videoing it, so if we'll do something. If we get enough likes on something, we'll put the video up. If it's any good.
And don't forget to listen to the After Movie Diner this week as well. That's over at aftermoviediner.com.
Absolutely, everybody do that. I've done it.
Have you listened to the Stranded episode already, sir?
No, what's it? I've downloaded it. I've not listened to it yet.
Okay, fair enough. What else were we going to do? Well, should we do the Arnie book or should we do that next time? Let's do that next time.
Let's do it next time. I think we're all. I think you've got a hot date plan with pasta, haven't you?
I have. I've got a hot pasta-based date going on tonight, and as we all learned in that commentary, I don't even wait for the date to let it loose. So, yeah, sheets are gonna be smoking. It's going to be great. Nothing like me with pasta breath and a gut full of hot fat bouncing up and down on top of you. Cool, imagine that.
Oh, lucky lady.
Lucky wife. My wife is a lucky lady. Lucky lady.
Is that what you're singing to her while
Yeah.
you're bouncing up and down?
That's what I do, yeah.
Just your G-string on in front of you.
Yeah,
You're
imagine.
a lucky lady tonight.
Garlic breath wafting down on her. She loves it. She loves it up her. So, oh dear. Good job she never listens to these shows, isn't it? If only she knew what was in my head.
It's the best place to go and find it.
Yeah.
Is this show here. Although I do talk to my granddad like this.
Oh yeah, you got to with your granddad.
Yeah. I'm always, if I see somebody, I go, you'd like to go put it in her, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Grandad?
I'd stick it right up her.
Probably up a shit to her, Grandad. Like that.
Are you a backdoor Grandad? Oh. We love a backdoor Grandad here on Dr. Action and Kick-Ass Kid. If you have a backdoor Grandad, write and tell us.
Grandad, you like to go up Bonneville Boulevard, don't you?
You like to ride the Chocolate Whizzway. So yes, if you have a backdoor Grandad, please write to us at dractionkickass@gmail.com.
Excellent. I'm expecting the email box to be full up
with backdoor Grandad stories
and feet. Stories on Mel Gibson.
What do you think of Mel Gibson? Is he a crazy? Should he be respected? What do we think? Should he be allowed? Well, not respected, but should he be allowed back into the party, kind of thing?
Well, it looks like that way, doesn't it? Machete Kills looks like it's going to be awesome. Expendables 3, and hopefully a little cameo in Mad Max Fury Road.
Should be fucking Mad Max.
Well, it should be Mad Max, yeah. But at least I don't think they're rebooting it either. It's just another Mad Max film. Yeah. How? We don't know.
Yeah. I probably won't be watching it.
No?
I'll probably wait till DVD. I don't like to support reboots and remakes and all that shit.
Well, it's the same director, so that gives me hope.
Well,
it's George Miller, so I can sort of go with that.
Maybe then, I guess. Maybe.
If it had been fucking... Oh, I just left film school. I've done a couple of adverts and a music video for Shania Twain. And in the video, she's dressed up like a barbarian woman. Can I remake Mad Max, please? Of course you can, you talentless twit. I wouldn't be too happy about that. I would definitely say I'm not going to see it, but I'll see that.
Are you doing that tomorrow at the stand-up? Is that part of your stand-up?
No, it's not.
It should be. Sadly, dear boy, talentless twat, come in.
Wait. US date 2014. That's all I've got. Yeah, it's George Miller who's directing it. So yeah.
Well, excitement.
Jason Statham's Bird's in it.
That's another reason not to see it.
Hey, the guy who played Toe Cutter in the original Mad Max is in it.
Really?
Yeah.
So why is... I don't understand.
There's Melita Jurassic, isn't it? Joyce Smithers. Judy Jones.
Who's Melissa Jurassic, then?
Melissa Jaffa.
Now, if Statham was Mad Max...
Yeah, I could see that. But then again, I say that about everything with him.
Yeah.
Should have been in Sleepless in Seattle. Yeah, Mel Gibson's listed as Drifter.
Do you suppose he's going to be the old Mad Max?
I wonder if he'd be like the gyro captain kind of thing.
Because he can't. The new guy can't be playing Mad Max.
Yeah, he is. He's playing Max Rokitansky.
And it's Tom Hardy. I fucking hate Tom Hardy. Why does everyone think Tom Hardy's so good?
I don't mind Tom Hardy.
Fucking ruined Bane. Bane!
I hope he ain't got the same fucking voice.
Can you imagine? Oh! I'm
2 days ago, I saw a vehicle that could hold that tanker. You
Yes.
want to get out of it.
Perhaps you're wondering why you might shoot a man for driving fast in the Australian outback.
They killed my wife and my child. You don't do that to Max. It makes me very mad. Mad Max.
No, I've killed
I've got to worry that's the script.
Yeah. You're going to be talking like Bane again, aren't you?
Of course I am. That's how I really talk.
That's my regular voice.
Usually my girlfriend loves it when I do a bit of second talk.
I have to swallow half a pound of gum to talk like this.
Look at my penis. It's hard.
Yeah, England 1-3-2.
If you don't like my Mad Max film, it'll be very painful for you.
Yeah, 3-2. England won.
Nice. England won the football, and that should end our commentary for this week.
Yes, congratulations to England for their 3-goal stunner against Scotlandshire.
Aye.
It was a great game with Francis Lampard scoring the winning goal.
But
this means that
I'm from Scotland, and if you put two footballs next to each other, they kind of look like an ass. Or tits.
If you put Wayne Rooney on top, looks like a dick and ball.
Looks like a cork. I'm going to end the podcast like that. That's it. Just going to end the podcast with, looks like a cork.
Definitely.
Boom, done.
Done. Excellent.
There are men, and then there are second unit podcast men. The podcast you've just been listening to is part of the Second Unit Podcast Network. Find all of our shows at 2upn.blogspot.com or on Facebook under the Second Unit Podcast Network. Our fantastic list of shows include Drunk on VHS, We Came from the Basement, No Budget Nightmares, The After Movie Diner, Dr. Action and the Kick-Ass Kid, and Bloodbaths and Boomsticks. Take one podcast into the shower. Don't be a blithering idiot, Alan. We can give you the multiple podcast cleansing system all in one place your hair deserves. Our programming is available across all platforms from iTunes to Podomatic, Talkshoe to Stitcher, so you have absolutely no excuse. Listen today, and a free naked person of your choice will be shipped from Thailand to your door in a matter of weeks. The Second Unit Podcast Network, bringing you the action and leaving the boring stuff to the other guys. Bloody hell. Who does a girl have to blow around here to get a decent bev?